Let's take a look at what happened last night in the NBA. No one could have seen what Cleveland did. They hit 11 threes in the second quarter. It was a record. They hit 22 out of 45 threes, and still, with a 19-point lead going into the third quarter, the Miami Heat made a big comeback and almost came down. It could have turned out to be Miami the winner of the game, but the Cavs buckled it up a little bit. They did win the game. They didn't cover. Actually, the previous game in New York, or in Boston, I should say, was the first time that an underdog, a double-digit underdog, actually covered a game. And then Miami did the same. So we had two double-digit underdogs cover, and that has not been happening in the NBA. The favorites have been winning. The big chalk has been winning. And then we went to Houston, which was a game that opened one. Houston went up to 4.5. And I don't know who could have predicted that Butler would only play 8 minutes in the game. So that was really never a contest at all. None of the games were really a contest. We all could see who was going to win the games. It was just a matter of who was going to cover. But Houston did cover, and the other two dogs, Orlando and Miami, covered as well. Now we move on to today. We have three big games: New York at Detroit. Detroit opened a 1.5-point favorite, but now it's the Knicks 1. And this is, they lost the last game, and a lot of times they played the zigzags in this. And New York is a 1-point favorite. 213 is and a half. 215.5 was the opener, so it switched around, and there's some under money. Oklahoma City is 8.5. They just don't. Memphis just doesn't match up at all in this game. So they're looking for a possible sweep here. Oklahoma City, if they take their eye off the ball, maybe Memphis would come back and make it a game and maybe even win it. But if Oklahoma City is focused, Memphis doesn't match up. And but that's a big number to cover on the road. And now it's up to 10 in some spots, 9.5 others. So it's going to be even more difficult. The Clippers, this is an interesting game. The Clippers opened 4.5. They lost the first game in Denver in overtime. They won the second game by 3. The games are close. Now you're talking about the game opens 4.5 and it's up to 5.5. So are you really counting out Denver? It's that done? I don't see that. The game opened 215.5. It's now 212.5. I would say that you're going to see a lot of defense in this game. And I'd say that as a free play, I would say the under in the Denver Clippers game is probably the free play that I would feel comfortable with. It's going to be, the NBA has been really exciting. A lot of good grinders. But now we're getting down deep into it. Money's on the line. And some of these teams are going to bounce back with some big efforts. I got some plays at jimfeist.com. Make sure you tune in, like, and subscribe to the Proline TV on YouTube. It helps with the channel, helps with our ratings. Subscribe and like at Proline TV on YouTube. And anytime you can go to jimfeist.com for my special plays as well. And thanks for tuning in and listening.